I just wanted to show a quick demo about the subscriptions in GraphQL using Spring Boot, and also how it works out on the front end in React. So what I have in front of me is a project that I'm working on. It is a chat application. We have a concept of inboxes, and then inboxes have chat messages. If we look at the query side, we have some very familiar query patterns here to list the inboxes, which take a kind of an inbox input, which is basically the page and the last updated time for managing the list and all of that. If we look at the list inbox, what we have is an input which takes the page which needs to be pulled from the backend, and also last updated at. This is used for maintaining proper sorting on the front end. And if we look at the results, what we get is a paged result where we have the total number of pages, the matching inboxes which are returned in that page, and then a pageable interface which basically holds the information about current page number and the page size. So this is pretty standard. On the mutation side, if you look at, we have a mutation to create an inbox, which will take a user ID, and then it will return an inbox output. Then few other things which are very specific to this particular project. Then if you look at the subscription side, what we have is we have subscription. Whenever there's a update on the inbox list, front end, the client can subscribe to changes on the inbox list, and whenever there's a change, the client is notified. So let's see how this is working in the GraphQL playground. I'm looking at the GraphQL playground, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the subscription inbox updated subscription, and I'm going to subscribe to notifications on a particular inbox. So in this case, let's say I will take this inbox itself, inbox with this ID, and then I'll subscribe to this particular inbox. The subscription is now actually done. Let's say whenever I'm updating a message here, let's say I'm using the send message mutation, and a new message is added. So this should show up. There's an error. What kind of error we have here? Let's see. No value present. Oh, there is no inbox. Okay. So let me create an inbox with that user. Let me just randomly create a new inbox. So this is the inbox we can now subscribe to. That will be a new inbox. Let's subscribe to this inbox. So we have subscribed to another inbox, and then we can send message to this new inbox. See, the message has come, and the GraphQL has also, the subscription is also running, and it has shown that the inbox updated, and this is the message ID of the new message. Similarly, we can add another message. See, the new message is added. Again, the inbox updated has updated on the WS link. Okay, now let's see how this is all implemented in the backend. If you want to learn how to set up GraphQL in Spring Boot application, you can check out my previous video. So what we are basically doing here is we are creating a publisher for the given participant and storing that in a concurrent hash map. So this code is responsible for creating the publisher for the participant ID and then storing it in the inbox list subscribers. And whenever there's an update, so what we have is I have written a save inbox method. So all these save calls are actually routed through save inbox. What it basically does is whenever there's a change on the model inbox model or the update on the inbox data model, it will of course do a save in the database, and then it will look at all the participants who are part of that inbox and then notify each one of them. Like, it will go through the list of all the publishers, and once it gets a publisher, it is going to emit the updated inbox ID. That is essentially what it is going to do. So we have a similar pattern for messaging. So in messaging, what we have is, for messaging, we have a inbox updated subscription. What it basically does is it gets the let's see how it gets the inbox publisher. Again, using a similar pattern, we create a publisher for the inbox subscribers against the inbox ID. So we keep a list, we keep a map of all the publishers for that inbox ID in a concurrent hash map. And then when we are saving any user message data model, we save the data model. Then we notify the inbox subscribers that there's an update on that chat inbox. So this is how the backend is looking for something like a chat application. A couple of points. So since we are storing this map of concurrent hash map of all the publisher on a single instance, my next step for scaling this would be to add Redis PubSub. So all this notification would actually be emitted to a Redis PubSub, and then it will be emitted back to all the connected servers. And on the connected servers, it will go through the list of the publisher concurrent hash maps, and then send out the relevant updates on the connected client. The another thing that needs to be handled is managing the number of concurrent connections on a particular machine, because as the machines would continue to connect, this would continue to grow in memory. So something needs to be done on that for that, so that the back pressure can be handled or scaling of the machine can happen. Now let's see how I'm integrating the GraphQL on the front end. On the front end, I'm using Apollo with GraphQL and CodeGen. The nice thing about the CodeGen is it automatically generates React queries and typed code for your GraphQL queries. So I've created a hook which actually manages all the inbox list, the entire inbox list for the current user. And what I'm looking at is I have a list query which actually lists out the inboxes that we previously saw, and then I am using the get query to pull specific inboxes whenever there is an update on an inbox. And then I have a subscription where I'm subscribing to any updates on the inbox. So I'm using the list inbox query initially to pull these first page, and then what I'm doing is I'm subscribing to the inbox list updated subscription with the current participant. So I've hard coded it for now for the demo, but we can get the current participant, and then I'm subscribing to updates for the inbox list. Then a little bit of code is there to maintain sorting and other things, but essentially what is happening here is whenever there is, so initially what we do is we get the list of the inboxes, and then we just return the inbox list in some sort of order. So whenever there's an update on inbox updated ID over the subscription, I fetch that latest inbox using the Apollo client, and then using the update query, I update the cache for the list inbox query. So I'm calling the update query for the use list inbox query, and I'm updating the list of the inboxes. And similar data pattern we can use for maintaining an updated list of chat messages. That's all for this video. Let me know if you have any questions in the comment.